My name's Tom Conroy, I'm the Academy Manager. Our main aims are obviously to create players for our first team. There's nothing better than to see lads progress through the Academy and then get minutes for the first team. But then also we understand that not everyone is going to reach that standard. So my personal aims really are so that every lad that comes in, every player that comes into the Academy over the 2 years goes away with some sort of development, whether that be at whatever standard, and then obviously we then try and create them, give them as many opportunities that they can to try and stay in the game. I think one of our main strengths is that there's plenty of opportunities for them to progress to. We have a good clear pathway in the Academy, in which no matter what standard that they're at, when they come into us, they're always going to be getting game minutes. We're in various leagues to meet those requirements, to meet those different standards that we'll have. But there's a real close link with the Academy and the first team. It's not a segregated thing where Academy's here, first team's here. Our manager Neil Reynolds, he's full time at the club, so he's in and around the lads on a daily basis, monitoring the progression. I coach the first team as well, so there's that real relationship with the Academy lads and the first team as well. So one of our key strengths also here is that everything's on site. We have several classrooms in the Academy building just there. We have several classrooms in the actual stadium itself. Obviously the training pitch is right next to the ground, next to the changing facilities. So once the lads arrive here in the morning, they're here for the day. They're not having to travel to a college or travel out for lunch, or everything's on site. They're learning, they're eating, they're training. Everything's here with us for the day. So a normal week we would be training on a Monday. So as you can see there in the background, we've got the youth team in training first thing on a Monday morning. That would be the case on a Monday and a Tuesday. Game day, there's no education. On a Wednesday, that's purely game day. Thursday, the lads are currently working online, just with the restrictions and everything that we've had previously. And then Friday, again, training, education, and some more games on a Friday as well.
I've learned a lot, leadership, getting my abilities up to the next level, so it's been good so far. Next is I'm going to the States for 4 years. I'm on a full scholarship, so the Academy's helped me massively. Tom, Chris, obviously to the other coaches that were here before, they've helped me massively to develop as a player, and to go to that next step. America is a far place, but they've helped me so far, so I'm ready for the next level.
I think everything's just a lot higher quality here than our previous place. I think the standard of football, especially the 19th league, is a lot better. The facilities we've got, just the support you get from coaches and physio and all that. I think just the whole management of it's a lot better than my previous college. Yeah, we've gotten taught by top quality coaches who know what they're talking about and know what they're doing, and it's good to get that experience for players who have been in and around pro clubs and know how football works and stuff, just getting guidance from them. And obviously with the education side, it's just good to get set you up like a plan B if nothing works out with your football. Yeah, it's really good. I think what the club stands for is really good, and we show it through the way they play football and how the club's managed and everything. So it's just it's a really good club, and we represent it really well. The opportunities comes a lot through the coaches, just recommendations for players. If you're playing well, then you'll get the chances. I thought I've been playing well recently, so I got my chance. A lot of other lads playing well, and they've got the chances, or they will be getting the chances. So yeah, it's just really good.
Something that I've tried to put into the Academy is that after the 2 years, lads, it's not just a case of shaking hands and wishing them all the best. I feel as though it's really important that we have an understanding, and we know what these lads are going to progress onto, and we want to help them do that the best that we can. So obviously many years of coaching, a few contacts in football of different various leagues, of where I think these players could be potentially comfortable playing it. So usually round about now, after Christmas, we'll sit down with the lads that are about to finish their 2 years and start to get an insight as to what they want to progress onto. With regards to education, we have a really good strong link with UCFB University, which is just based at the Etihad down the road. it's like a footballing university where they can go into various different degrees but stay within the game. We tend to hold the trials either during the week in an evening, or we'll run one every half term. It's usually a 2-day process. So the first day that the lads arrive, they'll do a technically based session, mainly unopposed, just so we can get a rough idea of the lads' ability of passing, shooting, dribbling, how comfortable they are on the ball, what's the work rate like, what's the attitude like. And then on the second day it's more game related stuff, whether that be a full 11 v 11 or whether or not it's small sided games that we do within ourselves here. Again, just to see what the lads are like opposed, under pressure, so we get to see both sides of the game in them. The age range is usually we tend to bring lads in when they leave at year 11. We have previously brought lads in at 17 years old as well. The academy can have between 16 and 19 years old, but the recruitment process usually starts when they're 16.